Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and it is a new week, so we have a new Crash City Requested episode. Today we have Crash City Requested episode 174, and it is a request by Marquise Moore, and they requested Team Red versus Team Green versus Team Blue versus Team Black. So on Team Red we have James and Rheneas. Team Green is represented by Percy and Peter Sam. On Team Blue, we have Thomas and Gordon. And finally, Team Black is Donald and Douglas. This was another old request, but I have Douglas now, so we can finally do it. So, anyways, it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best team win, and let's begin. Alright, and we are starting with round 1, and we're going to have Percy and Team Green go first. Next up is Douglas, and then Rheneas on his way. Here goes Gordon. Douglas has collided into Rheneas. Rheneas is out of this round. That's one of Team Red gone. Donald is on his way. And now we're going to let James go. And we have Thomas left, but we're just going to wait for Percy and Douglas. James crashed into Peter, Sam, and Donald. And just let Thomas go. So both of Team Blue are out. Well, Thomas just got out, and now he's crashed into Thomas. No, Thomas is crashed into Percy and Douglas. Thomas is off the tracks. Percy and Douglas make it through. Gordon is stuck by Thomas. Team Red is officially out. Gordon clears the tracks just before Percy and Douglas crashed into him. That was a close call for Gordon. Thomas is still blocking the tracks. Gordon is now blocking the crossing again. He gets hit by Percy. Percy has his front wheels off. Douglas is still pushing him around. Can Percy recover? It looks like he cannot. And Douglas pushes him and tries to switch tracks, but does so unsuccessfully. So Douglas was the last one going, just barely, but he was the last one going. So Team Black will take this first round. Well done, Douglas. You did pretty good in his previous competition, so we'll see if that continues this time. But yeah, Donald and Douglas for Team Black take the first point. We'll see where things go from here. Alright, and we're continuing with round 2. Douglas leads off. After his win from the previous round, Thomas goes and Douglas crashes into him immediately. Both are down. Well, that's one from Team Black and one from Team Blue down. We have Donald and Gordon going now. Rheneas, Percy got hit by Gordon. Oh, Gordon and Percy are both down. Team Blue is out of this round. Team Red has both of its representatives still in. And Green and Black each have one. Donald crashes into the side of James. Now Peter Sam's going after Rheneas. Oh, and Peter Sam and Rheneas both go down. And Donald is still stuck on James. That was a pretty interesting ending. Donald is trying to push James out of the way, but they're kind of just locked up there. So Peter Sam and Rheneas, I think one of those was the last one going. And I think since Peter Sam went on the attack against Rheneas, I think we'll let Peter Sam take that round. It was pretty close between the narrow gauge engines, but Peter Sam was the last one going and did pretty much crash into Rheneas. So yeah, it's going to be a close one, but Donald almost did something there, but he's still stuck. But we're going to give that one to Team Green and Peter Sam. I think that's the right call. So yeah, Team Green is now on the board, tied for Team Black. Red and Blue still don't have points. It'd be nice if we could get all teams with at least 1 point on the board, but we'll see if that happens. Round 3 coming up next. Alright, going into round 3, Peter Sam, the first engine to go. We have Gordon, Rheneas, and here goes Donald. Rheneas gets hit by Peter Sam, but they're both okay. Donald, crashed into Gordon, and both of them are eliminated. Percy gets hit by Rheneas, and Percy's off, and so is Rheneas. James is derailed. Thomas isn't looking too good either. And now Douglas is the last one out, and now got hit by Peter Sam, and Peter Sam's trying to finish him off. That is quite a mess of engines. But I think Peter Sam will take that one again. All the engines kind of crashed at that first cross track and just messed everyone up, and one fell down and the others followed. But Peter Sam managed to get away from all that because he was the first engine out. So looks like Peter Sam will take this round as well, and that will put Team Green in the lead. Now on 2 points, 1 point ahead of Team Black and 2 points ahead of Red and Blue. So yeah, well done at Team Green. Mostly Peter Sam doing a lot of the hard work, it seems. We'll see if Percy can tag in, help out his teammate. But yeah, Peter Sam and Team Green take the lead going into round 4. Alright, and going to round 4, Team Green will go up first again, this time Percy. Thomas is out there at Douglas. James, Douglas crashes into Percy. Both Douglas and Percy are down. Thomas will make it through the first cross track as Gordon comes out of the starting track, and finally Reneas rounds out the lineup. Percy and Douglas the only ones down so far. James gets taken down by, I think that was Peter Sam. Team Blue is the only one who has all their representatives still in. Peter Sam, Gordon, and Donald are forming a long lineup of engines. This could be trouble. Looks like they're going to head for Thomas. And Thomas gets hit by Peter Sam. Reneas is trying to take down Donald. Gordon now has his front wheels off. Oh, Gordon falls over and takes Donald down with him. Now we just have the narrow gauge engines left. Reneas for Red against Peter Sam for Green. Reneas is going after Peter Sam, and looks like he's trying to get some revenge, but isn't able to derail Peter Sam. But he has caught Peter Sam on his back buffer beam, but is not able to fully push him off the tracks. They're kind of just stalled on the line. Neither of them have enough grip to get anywhere. Reneas was the last one going, I think, and he is trying to go on the attack, so going by that logic, I think that point will go to Reneas, even though both of them are still on, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to get any better results, so we're just going to call it for Team Red. So Team Red finally on the board. Team Blue now the only one without any points, so we'll see if hopefully they can try and do something in the next few rounds. But Team Red finally in the playing field thanks to Reneas. Peter Sam almost won that, but could have got another point for Green. But Reneas take this one. Let's head on to round 5, which is inbound. Alright, into round 5, Team Green in the lead. Team Blue doesn't have any points, and then Team Red and Black are tied on 1 point each, and Donald just tried to take out Percy, but ended up eliminating himself, so not super good for Team Black. Thomas has now crashed into Douglas. Oh, and James gets tripped up as well. Thomas and Douglas are upside down. Percy and Peter Sam of Team Green both still on the tracks, and as well as Gordon and Reneas. And now Percy's crashed into Reneas. Reneas is off the tracks. Gordon has, it looks like it might have his front wheels off. Yes, he does, and this could be bad. Percy's trying to get through the blockage. Gordon is kind of stalled on the tracks just before the cross track. Peter Sam making his way around, going to maybe try and help out his teammate Percy, if at all possible. Maybe they can put Gordon back on the tracks or knock him off, or maybe they won't even get past. Peter Sam and Percy still stuck. Gordon's actually almost limping forward. This is a tough call. Peter Sam was the last one really going, but Gordon's almost trying to do something, even though he has his front wheels off. Let's we'll zoom in a little bit to see what's going on. Percy is stuck on Thomas. I think that's who he's caught on and cannot get past. And Peter Sam's caught up the back. Gordon's just spinning his wheels, but not making any real progress. I think we're going to have to just call it for Peter Sam. I think Gordon almost had something, but I don't think it was enough to award him the point, unfortunately. So that will be a 3rd point for Team Green. They are kind of dominating here. So we have 2 rounds left, so I guess it's possible that Red or Black could tie with them, but otherwise Green might have this one in the bag. Alright, the final 2 rounds. Team Green has taken a pretty good lead over the other team, so maybe they should, Red, Blue, and Black should try and consider trying to take out the green engines first, but we'll see what happens now. Gordon's out. Everyone's still on the track, surprisingly. James is pushing Thomas. Douglas is about to catch up to James. Donald's last one out. Reneas gets eliminated by Percy. Peter Sam has caught the back of Donald, and now Peter Sam's like almost vertical in the air. That's quite odd. We have a lineup of Douglas, James, and Thomas. Now Gordon's stuck on the derailed Peter Sam. Now Percy's crashing him. Gordon actually gets by, but now Peter Sam's blocking the tracks again. Gordon's going to try and sneak by, and now he's blocking the tracks. He's going to get hit by his teammate Thomas. We have a huge lineup of engines. Percy of Team Green is still going. Crashes into the side of everyone. Oh, looks like Thomas is jumping forward. Oh, it looks like who's that? Douglas, it looks like, has made a breakthrough, and now he gets tripped up on James and falls off the tracks. Wow, look at all those engines sprawled out everywhere. Mostly on this side except for Reneas, but wow, quite a mess. Gordon got stuck. Thomas, James, and Douglas got in the mess as well. Percy crashed into them, and Douglas managed to escape before derailing afterwards. But Douglas was the last one going, so Team Black gets a second point, which puts them in second place. So if they win the next one, we might need to have a tiebreaker between them and Team Green. Otherwise, Team Green still looks like they have a pretty safe victory, but only time will tell. Round 7, finale round. Alright, the final round. Will anyone be able to take the victory away from Team Green, who is currently in the lead? Donald will go first, and we have Gordon and Peter Sam. Here comes Gallant Old Engine Reneas. Oh, Donald eliminates Gordon and takes himself down as well. That's one of black and one from blue gone. Thomas nearly hits Douglas. Douglas is pushing Reneas. They're about to catch up to Peter Sam. Thomas might crash into James, and James is down. Team Green still has both of its engines. Now Reneas has his front wheels off. He gets derailed. Oh, and he falls off, and Douglas goes down as well. Now we just have Thomas against Percy and Peter Sam, both of Team Green. So Team Blue doesn't have any points, and oh my goodness, no. But Douglas was still blocking the tracks, and Thomas got tripped up on him and fell off. And now in the final round, we have Percy and Peter Sam, both of Team Green, still going around. Wow, what a match this has been. Team Green has been on their A game today. Percy and Peter Sam still going around. I'm not sure if they're going to hit each other. It looks like they're just going to miss. We'll give them, see if they collide this time. Even though they already got this one. Oh, and Percy takes down Peter Sam and is the last one going. Well done, Percy. All right, that was the last round, so let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And the winners of Crash City Requested episode 174 is Team Green. That was Percy and Peter Sam. They finished with a total of 4 points. Quite impressive. They won over half the rounds. I think Peter Sam did a lot of the heavy lifting, but Percy did a little bit too. So yeah, Team Green, what a team they were today. Second place was Team Black, Douglas and Donald. They scored 2 points. And then Team Red, Reneas and James, 1 point. And unfortunately, Thomas and Gordon of Team Blue didn't score any points. So yeah, not too great for them. But here is the final scoreboard visualized. So yeah, Team Green, yeah, did really well today. So haven't done a color battle in a while, so yeah, well done at Percy and Peter Sam, also Team P. So yeah, anyways, for the rest of the week, I think probably an unboxing on Tuesday and back to Crash City Requested on Thursday, and maybe a short or something out on Saturday, but we'll see. So till next time, this is Troublesome Truck signing out. Hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.